Zané Dlamini and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back. Welcome to my secret corner. Welcome to my bathroom once again. I am joking. In this video, I'll be explaining why I actually took a social media break. At first, I didn't want to do this video because I was like, do they really need to know? But then I remembered that you guys are humans too, and to some extent you are invested in me, and I do owe you guys an explanation. And I respect you guys enough to actually give you an explanation. So also this video might help someone else. So this is actually what happened. What happened was that it started with Twitter. I got harassed on Twitter, then I was like, you know what, let me just deactivate the app and just live my life and carry on with just Instagram. Then I carried on with Instagram, and then the harassment moved on to Instagram. And on top of that, I was also facing like personal things that needed my attention, and emotionally it was just all so draining. Fine, I can put out content and pretend that I'm happy, whereas I'm actually not. And I don't want to be that person that goes online pretending like everything is good, whereas nothing is actually happening, nothing is actually good. So I decided to face my demons, because that's what I've learned. If you're going through something, deal with it. That's how you actually like avoid going into depression and stuff. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna take a week to deal with these things that I'm facing right now. Decided to announce that I'm actually taking a break on social media, and people wished me well, which was actually quite sweet and quite nice. So I did that. I really thought it was going to be a week. I honestly planned on it being a week, but life happened. Life literally happened. So after a week, what happened was that Black Lives Matter happened, then GBV happened, and those things are triggers. Those things remind me of things that I've experienced, things that have put me in dark places, and I don't want to actually go back there. So I had to make a decision whether to go back and engage in these conversations and drain my energy, have people actually say whatever they want to say, make up their minds about me and stuff, and feel bad about it, or should I just step back and talk about these things privately? And yeah, so for my mental health, what was best was to step back and just still lay low at that time, because it was all going to be too much. You know what's so weird about me, and I really don't like this about me? If something triggers me, I literally consume it more. Because I remember when there was a GBV thing happening last year, August, September. Literally, I was on Twitter refreshing that hashtag, trying to see what people are going through and stuff. And it would trigger me and it would traumatize me and stuff. So that's the type of person I am. So I had to literally like remove myself from accessing social media so that I don't actually do that during that time. So it went well for me. And honestly speaking, sometimes on social media there's like pressure to say something when such things happen, especially if you have some sort of audience. So what people usually do is they kind of DM you and tell you and ask you, why aren't you saying anything, blah blah blah, this is this and this and that. And people tend to forget that you're also a person, and you're also human, and you also have feelings, and you also get triggered, you also have emotions, and mentally that can literally like destroy you, you know. So not everything that's happening out there needs you to react to it. That's what I learned. That's what I decided on. I decided that okay, it's fine, I will talk about such things when they're not trending. Just because sometimes when something is trending and you're talking about it, people miss the point. But when something is not trending and it's just an everyday conversation that you're having, people get the point, which is so weird. Because if I went online right now and said that men are trash, men shouldn't do this and that, then people start engaging in the conversation. But now when things are trending, people are angry, people want to defend themselves, especially when you start talking about racism and men being trash. People want to defend themselves. When people are defending themselves, you get angry too, and then you also want to drain your energy and entertain these people. But what you actually don't realize in that situation is that when someone actually responds to you or retaliates in that situation, they've already made up their mind about you. So it doesn't really help always trying to make people see your point when they don't see your point. And I'm that person that always wants my point to be seen and heard. And I didn't want to put myself in that situation. So basically, I was protecting myself by not being on social media during that time. But at the same time, it didn't mean that I was not aware of what was happening. I was well aware, and I was educating the people that are around me. Also, I'm not saying that my platforms are not for such conversations. They are definitely for such conversations, but when they're not trending, because when they're trending, we might get sick, literally. So if you're also watching this and you also feel like someone owed an opinion or explanation when something happens. Allow them to be. Allow them not to say anything. It's okay. It's okay. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they went through. So just don't put pressure on people to say something about things that are happening, because we all have different experiences and sometimes it's not grand. It's not grand at all. So during the month of my social media break, I actually took a week off doing nothing. Literally, I was just doing my schoolwork and that's it. And then the next month, I decided, you know what? Maybe this is the best time to explore and create content. So that's what I did during these 3 weeks. I literally used them to create content for YouTube specifically because it was slacking there, and I wanted to actually pre-record content so that I actually have content, because most of the time I don't have time. So when I focus on one app, I focus on it and I can't focus on the other one, so I can't balance things out. So I figured that maybe if I pre-record content, that would actually help with my consistency and stuff. And I also don't like the fact that people have subscribed to my channel and now they're like, where's the content that we subscribe for? And that's quite disrespectful to you guys, and I'm really honestly sorry about that. So also during that process, I also learned new editing skills, guys. I used to think iMovie is like basic and boring for editing and stuff. Wow, I am shocked, really just shocked by what I've learned, the skills, what you can do with the software and stuff. I was really impressed, and I'm so happy that I actually went on YouTube during that time to actually learn all those things. And also I wanted to decrease like my, what do you call this, my screen time, because most of the time what I would find is that if I took a break, even if I just wanted a breather, I would go on Instagram. Even if I just wanted to go drink water in the kitchen, I would pick my phone and go on Instagram. I wanted a different routine. It wasn't healthy. Like, a lot of people wouldn't say that, but honestly speaking, I was consuming like content on Instagram in an unhealthy way. It was too much. So I needed to rehabilitate myself and rehabilitate my mind and be okay and be one with myself. What am I saying? Another thing was that I was really productive. As I said before, created content, brainstormed and implemented my ideas. I was productive in that sense, even with schoolwork, up to date, on par, sharp. Also another thing about me, I don't know if you've realized from following me or whatever, I am such an impulsive person. Literally just downloaded Instagram today, which is Monday. Today's Monday. I'm recording this video on Monday. It's gonna go up on Wednesday. So I downloaded Instagram and literally I was like, I had no knack for actually posting a story or letting people know that I'm back, because I was like, nah, I should just figure out this app again and then start using it all over again later on. And that really just helped with the whole situation, because I really am not that impulsive anymore. So I can now keep my ideas to myself, keep my thoughts to myself, and just implement them and then talk about them afterwards. Because I actually watched this Beyonce speech that she did with YouTube Original, what. She said like, don't talk about it, just do it. I was like, girl, you're talking to me. Okay, that's a bit dramatic. But I was just like, I feel you, sis, I feel you, you know. So that also changed my mentality and my approach to things and my productivity and just how I implement things, and stopped like saying, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this. Just do it. While we're there, I have decided that maybe we should have like a fixed upload day, and then maybe just once in a while we can have 2 videos a week, but at most we are going to have 1 video a week, which is going to be on a Friday, 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. I'm still yet to decide, but we will see. If you follow me on Instagram, you will definitely know the time, because I'm going to announce it there. So if you're not following me on Instagram, then please go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys have been keeping well, you guys have been doing well, and I hope you do not feel pressure to always be involved in such conversations. Even if you don't feel okay to be involved in such conversations, it's okay to step back and to listen, and not to always retaliate and fight with people online to make them actually hear your opinion. That's the point of this video, basically. And also, I know the pressure that comes with social media. It's okay to accept it. It's okay to actually say that, you know what, everything is too perfect right here, right now. I need to take a step back and appreciate my reality and realize that it's okay for me to be here at the moment. Appreciate where you are, because we all need to start somewhere. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you do come back again for another video that's coming on Friday. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you guys stay safe, stay well, stay healthy, stay positive. I love you guys so much.